Dave Ertl. I'm the high school principal here. What an afternoon. What a week. I normally don't dress like this, but this is homecoming. For some of you that don't know that, it is homecoming Friday. And so we have a lot of spirit. We've had one fantastic week, and it is culminating with the game tonight and fireworks and our dance. But before that we do that, we have a very special afternoon planned here and then at our new elementary school at Lakeside at 4:30. To get us kicked off, let's go with our school song and our smaller ensemble of our wind marching band group. So take it away. So I'm thinking that they will have to run off. We've invited our 8th grade band members up to tonight, and so they've got several activities going on. So thank you for that rousing school song. Thank you again. Again, I wish to thank you for all coming out and officially for our open to an absolutely functional and just a spectacular facility addition. And it's not only this space that we're in, but it's our career and technical education additions and renovations which are tucked to the west of here. We are all privileged to have been part of something very, very special. From the very beginning of our vision of what this could be to the laying of our last tile, which happened just last week. Whether it was in our new gymnastics space, our activity gym space, our walking track, our community weight room and fitness rooms, to our community education office suite, to our career and tech education shops and labs. There is truly something here for everyone. On behalf of the entire CLHS staff and students and district, a Wildcat thank you to a great community for supporting us. It's not just in the past, but for this project, and I know in the future, you will be right there with us. We are truly blessed to have such a supportive community. I also want to thank 2 spectacular teams that are here. One team, I think, is in the back, and that's Wolf Architects and Engineering. They've sent their team. They've spent countless hours designing, refining, change orders. So please, join me in a round of applause for Wolf Architects and Engineering. Also, the second is right over here. It would be Bozer, and Bozer is our construction management company. They've spent even more hours on site helping and really getting us to this finished product. So, Bozer, thank you. Round of applause. Last but not least is ICS. Again, hours upon hours. They are our construction oversight. They're our owner's rep. ICS, thank you very much. Again, from all of us to all of you supporters, through thick and thin, thank you very much. And now I'm going to turn it over to Joe Tim who is not shy on words, to come on up and say a few words. Joe.
Again, I got to thank all the communities, all the people of Chisago Lakes School District for this. Just look around. This is amazing. And who would have thought 3, 4, 5, 6 years ago when we met, talked with community members, talked with staff, talked with administration, talked with the board, put all of these ideas, went to ICS, said, can we make this work? They said, yeah, I think we can. And to look at not just this, but in a few minutes or so, we'll be heading over to Lakeside, and then down the road, Taylor's Falls. But looking around, you know, everyone here has had a part of this, whether it was, you know, the referendum, whether it was planning, whether it was promotions, whether it was sponsoring our signs, sponsoring the different school plaques that we have down in our trophy case. This is truly a community effort. And please use this facility. It's tremendous. You know, my wife and I joined. No, I didn't get it free. I joined. And it's great. It's a great place to come. And there's going to be many opportunities for students, for staff members, but also for all the communities. So all I can say is thank you. Because without you, this wouldn't have happened. Thank you very much. And now I can hand it over to Mr. Dean Jennison, our superintendent, who's going to take it home from here. Thank you.
Thanks, Joe. Well, many thank yous said, and I'd echo all those as well. It's exciting to walk in this facility, and the first thing you note when you walk in to the right is the history. You know, and this community is all about our history, and I think what's really neat about this project, it was preserved, and you can see it when you walk in, because there's so much to be said about the foundation that's been laid before us. And we get an opportunity to experience that history and the potential that comes with being a part of a facility like this. We have students working out behind us. We have signs that scroll that talk about our Forever Young group that gets together here. And as was said, this is where we bring the community together. Young and old, young at heart, you know, and we appreciate the opportunity to bring people together. It was about 18 months ago, we basically stood right here. There was a pile of sand right here and some golden shovels. And we were digging in the dirt right where we're standing right now. And someone realized that potential and that we could realize here together today. And I want to thank certainly those who came before me. Joe would be one, but also our school board members are here today. And I know they tend to be kind of shy and hanging in the back, but if you could at least wave, school board members. And then there's many, yeah, go ahead and give a round of applause. And many of you were a part of design teams and really dreaming about what this facility could be. This morning, as I do every Friday morning, I send out a message to our staff. And I talked about what a good tired means. And maybe you know what that expression would mean. You put in a lot of effort, you put in a lot of work, and at the end of the day, you're super tired. But it's a good tired because you know it was for a good reason. And I think that would be the best way to summarize this. Maybe from Bozer, you'd say there's a lot of nights you left maybe tired, but also all members of our team would be here doing that and working hard right up until the end. And you know, there was some delays and we thought, boy, is this project ever going to finish up? But it's here. And I think we're experiencing a little bit of that good tired. And we'll look back in years to come about all the effort that went into this community-wide. And like Dave and Joel both said, it's a community effort. It's about community. It's about our history, but it's also about our present. It's also about our future. And there's going to be people using this facility we've never even met. People that haven't been born yet will be using this facility. And we will have been a part of that legacy that will carry on. And I'm so proud of all of you for being a part of that. I do want to mention a couple people in particular for me. A lot of thank yous have been said, and to all those groups, we certainly appreciate it. But I do want to mention both Dave Ertl and Bob Meyer, because those two gentlemen put in a lot of time here. They have full-time jobs, and then we gave them another full-time job on top of it, kind of like, sort of. I think so. Yeah, and so they've been quite tired and many times as they work through this project and been a part of making sure things happen, along with our construction consultants, along with our architects, along with Bozer, all of them working together. But Dave and Bob, I do want to give them a special mention because they put in a lot of time and effort to make sure this happens. So let's give them a round of applause. So again, thank you to everyone who came today and are part of what we're doing here. It's something special, and we're looking forward to all that we'll be able to do here together. At this time, we're going to do our ribbon cutting, and so we don't really have a particular, like, there's only certain people who get to be on the scissors kind of thing. I guess in my head, I was thinking about the people who are most important in this facility, and that would be the people who are using it. So I guess my feeling would be is we'd love to have you come up, and one and all, and construction team, if you wouldn't mind being in the background of our ribbon cutting, that'd be awesome. But I would love it if we could have school board members and community members come on up to be a part of our ribbon cutting. And whoever wants to grab that big scissors, you go right ahead. Or 3 or 4 people could put their hands on there because it's a really big scissors. So if we could have our construction team, school board, and community members come on up, and then we're going to put a ribbon in front of all of us to take a picture with, and then we're going to cut that ribbon. So come on up.
We're trying to arrange a good photo, so let's kind of staircase up and let's make a good photo for the paper.
We'd like to invite you over to Lakeside at 4:30 for another ribbon cutting. So thank you for attending.